it's going to require that we make changes and adopt values that long ago, even before transition happened, I was espousing. Like community, like simplicity, like empathy, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
And it's going to require those.
Yeah.
So it's turned it from, gee, I wish we would be like that, to we're going to have to be like that.
Good.
Why do I do it? Because I think it's necessary.
Oh my gosh, what a community.
That's the only. No, it's necessary. It's that, or just wait for a severe crisis and then do it that way.
I do transition because it's a hell of a lot more fun than anything else. And we have the best parties. And there's always some way for people to get involved. Little ways, big ways. And it doesn't leave people feeling isolated and helpless. So I'm really keen on all the positive aspects of transition.
Why do I do it? It's the right thing to do.
It's expensive to live in this consumer culture, and it's draining and exhausting. And to find people that you can trust and enjoy and help each other in times of inconvenience or need. I always say to folks, when the tree falls on the power line, we're going to need to know our neighbors, be able to walk 15 minutes and find somebody who would drive you to the hospital. And that is an essential for life. If you don't have those kinds of neighbors, everything is more difficult. So transition is a way to rebuild what we've lost.
Transition points to a lot of choices that make sense, that get away from that insanity of extracting more and more from the earth to an unsustainable degree, or creating more and more debt and more divide between people with wealth and without.
There's only so much you have control over personally, and this is where I can make a difference. I can garden, I can teach people, I can heat my house without fossil fuels, I can get myself from point A to point B without burning fossil fuels. That's what I have control over. And so I'll put my time and energy into doing what I can do.
Well, it's very satisfying. I find it deeply satisfying to support people that I know who are making my soap that I use in the shower every morning, who are making the soap that I wash my children's clothes with, to get yogurt that is made, grown that the local cows are creating. It feels very, there's a lot of integrity to it, to know that I see these people and that they're part of my day-to-day life.
So I practice transition by riding my bike and trying to grow food and trying to reduce my carbon footprint, because I'd really like to leave a sustainable, a livable planet behind for the next generation.
Well, at first I was in a peak oil group, and I used to be worried that we'd run out of oil. Now I worry that we won't, because I realized that we're kind of like heroin addicts. We just switched to another thing. We switched to, I don't know, methadone or something, but we just have to get this stuff. So we're getting more and more desperate with fracking and shale oil and all sorts of crazy stuff, so that we and tar sands, anything, we'll do anything to get ourselves a fix. I mean, literally a fix. So I think that we have to do something, figure out a way that our little towns or little places are able to make it, even if the larger empire goes down, or the larger group of people that are into this fossil fuel thing. So I see it as the only way that small communities can really survive.
Why?
Yeah.
Because I love transition.
Nice.
And I don't even really know if it'll work, but I think anything is better than trying is better than none. As they say in the survival things, you want to keep trying, because you never know. Something could work out.